guys, it's October 26, 2021. This one here I gotta go to a lady's house I worked for a bunch of times, but I never did a burner service over there. It's down in a real beautiful area. Down in the gated community, way down the end type of thing, in a big house. And I guess she said she's got Nest thermostats now. I said, oh great. Who talked you into that bullshit? Junk. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of Nest thermostats. They're actually designed, they're more designed for gas fired systems, not oil. They're not good to put them on an oil system. I guess the algorithm is designed more for gas than it is oil, from what they were saying, what I heard. So, she's got them now. She's got 4 of them. Like, holy shit. I'll have to send them to Ted Cook. He could use them for hockey pucks. But anyway, I'm going to go over there and do the burner service on it. Like I said, I've never done it there before. I usually just work on the boiler and if there's a problem, but she had some other guy doing the burner service. I usually don't slime in on people's jobs. If she's happy with the guy she's using, I mean, no skin off my balls. What do I care? I got plenty of work. I don't beg for work. I don't need to. So, but she called me. She wants me to do the burner service this year, so I want to go do it. Go over there and check it out, see what's going on, see what's going on with the nozzle, and change the filter, check our oil flow, our draft. Miss Molly, you love kisses. You want kisses, Miss Molly? Yeah, you want attention, Miss Molly? Yeah, I know you do. Guess we got a northeaster coming. Next couple of days, supposed to be really rainy. I got to change out an AC system next couple of days. It's got a real tough one up in an attic for a good customer of mine, so I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Never a dull moment. There's a lot more money in change-outs than there is in doing service work, I'll tell you that much. That's why everybody pushes for new equipment. That's where you make all your money. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Look what the antifreeze does to the zone valves. Yeehaw. I wonder if that thing even works. Well, I don't know, that's for the water. It's definitely crusty, Mo. That ain't looking good, is it? Seems to work still. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. Alright, so we got pressure, and I know there's antifreeze in the system because PEX got glycol in it. Sometimes she does winterize this house. So I'm going to shut it off and I'm going to check the filter. It's been 2 years since the guy's been here. 12, 19, looks like. We'll check the filter, because seeing this is the first time I've done it. Give her the full blessing on this baby, right? Well, I got it out. I'm going to change it. Brand new. Usually if I take them apart, I change them. It doesn't look crazy bad, but Open them up. I'll change them. Oh, it looks a little gummy in there. Looks a little flipping gummy. A little bit. Nothing crazy, but... definitely kind of... look at this shit in there, see it? A little gummy. Won't hurt to give it a good cleaning. Filter gasket, and it comes with 2 new gaskets. A lot of times I'll just leave the old ones in there. That one's doubled up, actually. That one's doubled up. Sometimes it's fine. Most of the time those gaskets are just fine the way they are. I'll put a new one on the top, I guess. This one. Sometimes I just leave the ones that are in there. They're fine. Gasket. There's a little spring in there. See that little spring? It holds the filter in the middle. It's always good to, especially if it's a new customer, it's the first time you're doing the oil burner for, you know, put a new filter in. You know, you're starting from scratch, right? We'll just bleed the air out. Once the oil starts coming out, we'll know we're good. This is definitely mucky. See, it's got some slime in there almost. Run this to get the air out. A lot of times I'll leave the air in there and just pull it through the pump. That's what I'll do. A lot of times I do that. I like to make sure I get a good flow of oil and there's no air in this thing. You know, but you can bleed it from here if you want. Doesn't hurt. I like how the guy left the pads here. This is kind of cool. This is a good idea. I should get some of these like absorbent pads. Looks like it's maybe 18 by 18. A pad there. Come on. Sometimes it just gets blocked with stuff in there. Sediment and muck in there. Doesn't want to work. I gotta pull it through the pump anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Here it comes. There's the oil. See it? I know it's bled. Well, I want to make sure I get a good flow of oil. We'll check the pump filter at the same time. I might have to get some of these, almost look like little diaper pads here or something. I'll have to look into that. I kind of like that idea. Alright, so we got no leaks there, that's good. I'm going to have to call the lady and let her know about that zone valve. I guess as long as it's still working. I'll leave it alone, I guess. She's crusty, but she's still working. That's the main. That's the main thing. I mean, if it don't work, well, that's a different story. But if she's still working, well, it's not leaking at this time. Maybe we should leave it. What do you think? I'll talk to her about it. This is one of those, this guy's got a 70-degree nozzle in his head, which is, I think it should be a 60 or a 45 because of the type of head it is. Yeah, see, this type of head really should have a different type of nozzle. He's got a 70 in there, according to his paperwork. See this type of head? This type of head I like to run a 60 or a 45-degree nozzle. That's what they recommend. Let's see what we got in the container there for nozzles. It's been a couple of years since the guy's been here, since it's been serviced. It's not a Delavant nozzle. See how it's not brass. I like to run Delavant. It's a Heligo, I believe. We're gonna go a 1 gallon 60 in there is what we're gonna run. You had a 110. Run a 110, 1 gallon 60, which drops it down some. That's not bad there. If anything, that might be a little bit on the high side, but we'll leave it. See how it fires up. It's got a little set screw here. You gotta put this in the middle and set the screw. Set the retention head on there so it can't move. It's nice and clean. So we dropped the size from a 110 to a 1 gallon nozzle, which is, I always tend to like to run little smaller nozzles. Seem to run better to me. We'll fire it up. We'll check the oil flow through the pump. And we'll check the draft over the fire. I don't think there's any soot in it. We'll grab a couple of jumpers here. We'll jump out a couple of these. These are zone valves. Beckett zone valves. Yeah, we'll just turn up the water. We'll turn up the storage tank to get that to work. We'll turn up to some of the storage tanks. Go to that 130, it looks like. I got it at 130, which is, and that should energize that head. Check our oil flow. See what we got for oil flow here coming out of the pump. And also a draft over the fire. That'll determine if it's full of soot. Oh my God, I can't believe you didn't change the pump filter. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, Mama. Holy shit. You didn't change the pump filter, Mama. Nope. Check the oil flow. Let's see what we got for oil flow. We're getting a good oil flow. We know that our filters stuff was fine. Got it in purge mode. I think this pump filter's dirty. See how wimpy that is? Got a problem. We're gonna change our pump filter. I'll clean it one or two. Got a dirty filter here. Well, we know that zone valve's working, so I don't have to worry about that so much. I got the probably just a dirty filter. I'll clean the filter and put it back in. No big deal. Try not to get too worked up over stuff. Just figure out what you need to do and do it. Got the valve off here and pop this open. Oh yeah. She's a little mucky. I'm just gonna get a new one. Gasket's kind of ripped on this, so we'll get a new one. I got them on the truck. We'll get a brand new one. No big deal. We'll give her a new one. You can see it's kind of mucky there. Now, if that other one had a good gasket, I would have just cleaned it. But seeing that it was the gasket was shot, I just put a new one on there. No biggie. It's just a screen. Fine screen. Now you see how I could tell with the oil flow that there was an issue? So when these guys, oh man, I can't believe you didn't change the pump filter. These flipping guys don't have a clue what's going on. If they did, they wouldn't be making comments like that. Everybody's a flipping know-it-all. Probably not even in the field. Some companies will change it anyway. But I don't see any reason to change something that's still good. I mean, the nozzle oils do. Like that's a given. But these filters, if they're still clean and it's giving a good flow, I mean, why would you change it? There's an issue with the flow. Okay, then we get into it. You know. That's how I fly. That's how I fly. Should get a better flow now with this new clean filter in there. Should be a big difference. Is it possible the oil line's blocked? Yes. Especially when it's got these service loops. Sometimes you get a lot of muck in there, you know. Try it again. Make sure this is open all the way. And we'll try it again. We'll see what we get for an oil flow now. It wasn't crazy dirty, but enough to affect it. We'll try it again, Mama. We will try it again. Once I starts, I'm going to hit this and put this in purge mode. Once it starts, we'll push this button in and it'll go into purge mode. We'll get a little flow. Just hold that. Now it's in purge mode. See the difference in the flow we get now? Just by changing that filter. That's a good flow. Yeehaw. Good draft damper. Really getting some draft there. Would cut that back if I had to. See what we're getting for draft over the fire, if we're getting any draft over the fire. I put a little smaller nozzle in there, like I said. Yeah, we're getting draft over the fire. Got my finger over the hole I release. I'm getting good draft. 1 to 2 over the fire, that's perfect. And good, it's running clean, it's not full of soot. Oh my God, he should have cleaned out the burner. Oh my God. See, so if you're getting a good draft over the fire, it's not all full of soot. You're getting a good oil flow now, so all the filters are good. Got a new nozzle, clean the head. I just have to reset the high limit and stuff because I did raise it. I did raise the high limit because I wanted it to run. Put it back to 180. High limit back to 180 there. Turn this back to 130 is what it was. 130 right there. This zone head, I'm gonna talk to her about replacing this thing because she's still working, but man, is she crusty. I'm gonna have to drain the whole building down and change it too. I'll have to talk to her about that. I'll take some pictures of it and send it to her on the phone. Come back when I get a little bit more time. Oh my God, they're pushing into the expansion tank. Oh my God. It ain't never gonna work, Mom. Ain't never gonna work. You'll push it where you guys are gonna be bum hurt. Look at that shit. Push it right into the tank. Oh my God. Satisfy there. New filter at tank. New pump filter. New nozzle. Good draft over fire, good oil flow. I've been coming here since 12. Well, that I've been working on this. I gotta take some pictures of that zone valve and let the lady know. I don't have a 1-inch one in the truck, I don't believe. I think I might have a 3/4 one, but that really should be changed. I want to take a picture of that and send it to her. I'll have to come back and drain some of the boiler down to repair that. So what I'll probably do is cut this here, put an elbow on a new piece up with a new zone valve. I just want to make sure that they work. Nest. Nothing but quality here, Mama. Just want to make sure that they're going to work before I leave. So I'm cooling. Settings. History, schedule. Mode, change. Cool, heat. I want to go to heat. And we'll just put it up for now. I want to make sure they all work and then I can turn them down. Nothing but quality here. Just got it all set on cooling. Nothing but quality here. We'll just put it on heat for now because you don't need cooling right now. It's winter time. You don't hear them anyway. Okay, 2 thermostats. Yeah, that's right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3.
So he's got 2 zones and they got zone dampers, so they are working. We got zone dampers. We got 2. Yeah, we got 2 zones here. They're working. This one hasn't kicked in yet. The first floor one, I don't know why. So we got a bad zone head here. Might have a bad zone head. I gotta check that. Second's working, but not first. It's kind of odd. So we got a bad zone head there, maybe. Alright, she's pulling down now. It took a little while. This one's pulling down for second and then for first, so. Just want to make sure they're working before I go. What a flippin' joke. So what are we going to set them at? There's no one living here, so I'll go to 60. I'll leave them at 60. Why don't we go 62? I'll go 62 here. Yeah, this flipping thing. $62. Hey, good hockey pucks. That's about it. 62. All right, guys. I'm gonna give her a shot of the zone valve and see if she wants to do it. I'll have to come back because I got other things to do. I don't have this in the truck. I mean, I probably could run out and get it now, but I gotta confirm it, okay it with the lady, make sure she wants to do it. And I like the idea of these little pads, though. I like them. I might look into getting some of those. One more thing to put in the truck.